So where am I going to put you lot then, to witness this marvel? Greetings troops and welcome back to the channel. Mark, that's me, my words. In this video today we are going to be fitting the Fiamma F40 van to the top of my Transporter T6.1. If you have been following the channel, you will know that I did have the F45S on here previously. I will link a video up here. I took that off simply because I didn't like the profile, troops. It sat too high for me. You will see that in the other video and you'll see the difference. So what I did was I sold that. I took it off. I sold that to my brother. That's now on the side of his crafter conversion, which he has done. And this summer we're going to go with the F40 van. Looks very simple. There's some brackets to install. I've got 3 tools that I need, a 3mm and a 5mm Allen key and a PH2 Phillips screwdriver head. Just going to use those on my mini ratchet there, and that should be about it. Once we get up top, I will show you the components. They are slightly different between the front and the back, but for now let's get up there. And the first thing we have to do is got to remove these caps from the roof there. So just pop that on there. There we go. They just come out. This is where you would put the roof rack. If you're going to put a roof rack on, there's 4 along the short wheelbase Transporter, but I just need the front one and the rear one for now. Keep these safe because you never know when you're going to need them. Then this this bracket, it comes with some protection. Like, you can't really see that, it's transparent plastic type stuff. You have to cut it and then put one there, and then the same on the other side. I did a little bit of that earlier at home, did the preparation, so you'll see me doing that now. But they've got these rubber strips as well that just sit over the hole there. Just keep water out, I guess. And then this should just sit. Let's get this the right way round, because the rear one should have the front facing that way. It's not really that clear, troops. If I've got one criticism of Fiamma, it's their instructions. They're never very clear. Rear, on which way you should be facing. Okay, so that goes on there. That's a given. And that must be that one then, because yeah, the whole line's up there. And then we need the Allen, I think 1 washer and 1 bolt. We've got to put the bracket on already. So that must go like that then. Sits over there like that, and then that, I'm not convinced by that, troops, to be honest. This goes in first, which makes a lot more sense to me. So we'll just pop that in there, get it started, and then we'll get the old ratchet on it. What I do like about this is there's no gluing. On the F45S, you had to use Sikaflex on the side. That's another reason why I wasn't really a fan of it, to be honest. It came off all right in the end. Marek, the detailer, helped me take it off. I'll link that video as well. He managed to get it off using the old fishing line technique. That wasn't too bad. All right, that's in there. I'm not going to go crazy tight on that. And then the short one, it says you pop that over there like that. Pop that over there like that, and then you get one of these through bolts, I guess you'd call it a through bolt. One of the screws, you thread that through there, like that, through the other side, and then that should all line up. So we'll just give that a little tap. There we go, that just moved it in. That I need my Phillips head. Another thing I like about these troops as well is there's no painting. If you watch the video from putting the 45S on, I had to paint, I spray painted the brackets to make them black. There she goes. Got it, troops, we got it. Where there's a will, there's a way. So yeah, these brackets, they're painted black, which kind of goes with the colour of the van, which I like. The theme of the van, black and grey. The others, they were aluminium like those part. So I sprayed them. But I didn't do a good enough job. I didn't get a good enough key on there. And when I went through the jet wash, it's not peeling off. I mean, you couldn't really see it, to be honest. Right, so now we can move to the front and do the front bracket. So it's same again, troops. We're just going to whip this out. And again, we're going to keep that safe. The little grommet goes on there like that, little grommet, little pad or whatever you want to call it, rubber pad. That, no, that must go that way then. And that goes there, like that. Then we need our other, one of those. That's that, and then we need our What we've also got in here, troops, again, you see this felt, this came, it peels off, it sticks on there, and it just gives that little bit of protection so that the metal from this is not rubbing on this. Quite a good idea actually from Fiamma. It's a nice little detail. Again, we got the transparent bits as well, so it protects the sides when you're putting it on there as well. Nice little detail, Fiamma, well done. And we've got another holding rod. Alright, let's pop that in. Get that nicely lined up. That one went in a bit easier than the last one. Just need a little tap though as well. So I'll just give that a little tap, but we won't go as far this time. Oh, done it again. Gone too far again. Let's get that on there. Like Brittany. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, you crazy cats. There we go, that one popped out relatively easy actually. So another Phillips in there, like that. Let's get the old, where have I got that? Actually need that arm. There we go. I'll tell you what, not convinced by that. Well, that's what Fiamma said to do. It's all in the instructions booklet. I'll just double check. We don't want to be getting this wrong, troops, do we? Bombing down the motorway, not bombing, not speeding. And that looks right. That looks right to me, troops. Right then, so now we've got to lift this bad boy on. So where am I going to put you lot then? To witness this marvel. I'll pop you in the middle, I think. No, I won't. I'll pop you back on the stand over there. So we've got the brackets on, troops. What we need to do now is lift it up. It does say it's a two-man lift. I did do the 45S on my own, so I'm going to try this. It's not too heavy. I think it's just awkward, that's all. But let's give it a shot. Right. Let me just check that, troops. Oh yeah, we're in. We're in. So what we have to do now, just check the front as well. Yep, that's in nicely as well. And what we need to do now is we just need to open the tailgate. What we need to do now is just open the tailgate and make sure we've got enough clearance between the back of the awning and the tailgate. That's perfect. It's perfect. We'll just pop it along a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Now what else I like about this compared to the F45S is the F45S sat straight up like that, and when it was raining, the rain would come in through the back, and it looks like on this it's going to offer a little bit of protection if it does start raining. So that's it on. What we need to do now is put the locking lugs in. There's 4 of them to go in, with one of them's got a nylock on. I'll pop you back on the roof and we'll get those in. Here we are, troops. We're at the back of the van where we need 2 locking lugs. They're only small. I'll get them out here, look. 2 of these. 3mm Allen key in the end. There's 2 holes. I've got to do it blind. There's one there, and then you feel along there's one there as well. So we'll just pop these in. Here we are, troops, at the front. That's the direction of travel that way. It's slightly different. You've got two different sizes here. One is shorter than the other, because one of them, the longer one, you put a nylock, 10mm nylock on the end of it. So we'll do the small one first. Get that in first. Pops in the back there, I believe. Where is she? There she is. That one in, and then this one goes in, and then we stick the locking nut on the end. What I don't want to do is go too crazy with it. Just jump down and check that, troops. See how far in we are. I'll come here, I can see it a bit better. There we go. Yeah. I'll pop the old... oh, hang on. No, there's a... oh, man. There's a hole there. It looks like it's pre-drilled. Why is that then? Doesn't tell you to line it up with anything in the instructions. Oh man. Let's just double check. Things like that. That's a short one, yeah. Oh, what's that? What's that for then? Huh? Off. I want to see if it goes in. It's the screen there, troops. No, there's no thread in there, so it goes like, I'll put it on there then. Put it in there. Just like that. And put your on it. It's a bit strange to me, but there's the instructions. A bit more troops. There we go. Oh, that's good. That seems to be it. That's not moving anyway, guys. Now what we need to do, we need to test it. So let's get you lot back down and we'll give it a test. So troops, just like on the F45S, the F40 van comes with the handle wind out. So I'm assuming it's just going to be pretty much the same as what it was, where we just need to hook this in like that. We wind it out a little bit. Not far, troops, you don't need to go far. You don't want to be putting strain on the brackets, and then the legs, they should just... look, they should just pop out. Oh, there we go. They just lift out on this one. On the 45S, they pop out. Oh, hang on. These are slightly different because these just pull down. The F45S, you haven't seen me putting that up and testing that. Actually, they've got a wind out, and you just slide it up and down. These have actually got intermittent holes where you can put the legs. So it just pops out, nice and easy. Pull it down to where we want to be. And what I always do is always put them on an angle, and then wind the awning out so you get that support. You can always, it's easy, it's better than trying to get it all the way out. You see they're going the other way now, so what we do is we just stop there and we just walk it out a bit more, and then what should happen is when we get to the end, this should like almost look like it's collapsing. That's when you know you've reached the end of the awning. So we just keep going. There we go, it's gone saggy, you see. So then you just do half a wind back, and then you can just adjust the legs to the height that you want the awning. That's the, see, if it's raining you'd have it down this far, just because then the rain can run off it. Then you see it's got pegs with it as well, so you can peg it in, so if there's any wind or anything. But that's it, troops, that's it. That's the F45S, as good as the the F40 van. The same material as the F45S, similar legs adjustment. Does it catch the door? The F45S, I've got scratches up here where when you've opened the door, yeah, it does. So that's another reason to adjust the legs a little bit, is so that you can get in and out your doors without it catching. There you go, without it catching, you see. When it's not raining, you don't want it all the way down anyway. You'd have it on that one if it was raining, so that the rain could run off. But there you go, troops. So you can actually go even higher, like there's 2 more notches that you can go, but for me that'd be ideal, really. And like I said, it just gives that extra bit of protection. If it is raining now, no rain's going to come through there like it does on the F45S, which is, I'm really pleased with that. Good. So there we go, troops, the fitting of the F40 van. Quick demonstration of how it works. Very, very simple design, all ready for the summer. As always, troops, if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing. We're on the road to 1,000 subs, troops. The link is in the comments. I'm interested to hear if you've got an F40 van or you're thinking about which one to get. Let me know, I'll give you my opinion. Well, you can watch my F45S van and get my opinion, actually. But yeah, much happier. The profile is a lot better. All right, troops, with that being said, wherever you are in the world, do take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, troops.